Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of God Blaze Manchester United. You know what I mean? God Blaze lost Manchester United, and in this episode of God Blaze lost Manchester United, it is a preview of the game Manchester United will play against West Ham United at the Old Trafford this weekend. And I mean Manchester United over the week. On Thursday night played Athletic Club de Bilbao, and we could see the quality Manchester United still has in squad. So heading into this game against West Ham United, Manchester United's focus now is to win the Premier League. But the 40 points, the 40 point mark that Manchester United need, in the Premier League, it's been long. Manchester United have really struggled a lot, trying their best to reach the 40 points, and it's really sad when a club of Manchester United with that stature, with their history, with their whatever, Manchester United are struggling to make a 40 points this season. I'm trying to reach 40 points this season, and it's really good. It's really sad. Manchester United have to struggle to reach the 40 points mark. And heading into this game against West Ham United, I always leave it up to the manager. He has to set up his best squad to face West Ham United. And I believe we are going to have some experienced and matured players alongside some young players in the squad, because I heard Ruben Amorim talking about it last night that he can't afford to have his players to injure, or he can't afford to see his players injured. So heading into this game against West Ham United, he's going to have at least some mature players, and as I said earlier, some matured players alongside young players who have been really impressive this season. So heading into this game, we all know the obvious Andre Onana and Gurui for Manchester United, but I think Altay Bayindir has to play for Manchester United this time round. And the back three of Fredrickson, who in recent game has really proved why Ruben Amorim has trusted him a lot. Victor Lindelof and Luke Shaw as three backs, and a fullback or fullbacks or whatever, wing backs or whatever they call it, in Patrick Dogu, Nuzay Mazraoui. Looking at our options, we don't have enough options, so they are the ones supposed to start. And a midfield three of Ugarte, Kobe Mainoo, and Mason Mount. We need to have Bruno Fernandes rest. We need to let him rest enough for this Europa League we are going to play. It's all or nothing for Manchester United. This season can be a success when Manchester United win this Europa League trophy. We all play. The reason why there are many clubs competing for the Premier League, the whatever, is because they want to get their hands on the trophy. So when Manchester United is competing for the trophy, for the Europa trophy, it's really important that Ruben Amorim rests some of his players, and a front two of Alejandro Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund, who can shit themselves if they like. So these two players can do whatever they want, but we need to have our most important players resting throughout for the final against Nottingham Hotspur. And I believe Manchester United at the Old Trafford will win by 2-0 with a return. I believe Wan-Bissaka is going to put up a performance against Manchester United at the Old Trafford, of which we've seen him do in big games at Manchester United at the Old Trafford. So I believe Mason Mount will have a goal, but he is not going to be the first goal scorer. But I believe Patrick Dogu will have his first goal for Manchester United this weekend, and the man of the match in Alejandro Garnacho. This is another episode of God Blaze Lost Manchester United, where I basically talked about the preview of the game Manchester United will play against West Ham at the Old Trafford. See you on the next episode.